Hello, this is Maestro X, and I'm going to go over the Level 1 Word of the Day, Academic Word of the Day, specific for Week 2, Quarter 4. Let's take a look at your flashcard. Specific has 3 syllables, and the emphasis or stress is on the second syllable, se. So we say specific, specific. It is used only as an adjective, and it has 3 different definitions, and you need to know all of them. The first one is detailed and exact. Detailed and exact. This is the one that your teachers use all the time. For example, descriptive writing should include specific examples of things the author observes. Specific. In English 1, you had to write a descriptive essay. Generally, you have to look for very detailed observations to include in your writing. You don't just talk about the sky. You should talk about the gray, overcast, cloudy sky. Or you don't just talk about a cafeteria, you talk about the grimy, stinky, tiny cafeteria. And you have to give nice adjectives or nice adverbs, especially in descriptive writing. That's what adjectives and adverbs are, describing words. Makes your writing come alive. Okay, let's look at the second definition. Second definition means connected with one particular thing only. So when a teacher is asking a question, the teacher might ask a specific student, one student only. All right? Or another example might be our SRT books. We all have different SRT books. They are provided for specific levels of English based on students' reading abilities. So in English 2, we have a certain number of SRT books for English 2 students, and we divide them according to levels, abilities. And then when you get to level 3 of English, they have a different set of SRT books, and in English 4, you have a different set. Okay? Things to look forward to. All right, the third definition is existing only in one place. So it's similar with number 2, except this is specific to place, focusing on location. So something that exists only in one place or limited to one thing is also specific. So our third example here, just to let you know, the use of the term LORNR for lesson observation, rating, and reflection is specific to Mr. X's English classroom. We only use it here, okay? This term is not used in other places. So the location that it is used is in Mr. X's class. It's specific to our class. All right, don't say to your boss, hey, after doing today's work, I want to do an LORNR. Your boss will look at you funny. Your boss still might look at you funny, but that might be for something else. All right, let's take a look at your familiar words. We have 2. The first is the adverb form, specifically. 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 And we also have the verb form, specify. Notice that the accent changes to the first syllable. Specify. Whoops. Sorry about that. Specify. All right. So sometimes a customer might come in and say, "Hey, I need some screws," and as a salesperson, you might say, you need to specify what size and how wide Okay, you need to specify. So that's using it as a verb. Okay, you need to give me more exact information. Notice, this is a commonly misspelled word for Spanish speakers because a lot of students, they want to put an E in front of it. You know, because in our translation, you know, we have the ES here. But notice that in the English, there is no E to begin the word. Synonyms: detailed, explicit, and particular. And your antonyms are general and vague. So if you got this one wrong on your reassessment, do write a new original sentence about yourself and an illustration on a separate flashcard and staple it to a reassessment and turn it back in. All right. Happy study.